Hey, welcome back everyone. Today we're going to the Point Bonita Lighthouse here in the Marin County headlands, and it was built in 1855. It's one of the first 3 lighthouses in California, so let's go check it out. Also, over there, it's so foggy, but that's the Golden Gate Bridge. Can't see it right now. Sign here says respect, harbor seals at rest. Respect me, don't bother me. I don't know if you can see, but right past that green tree, it looks like wood. Those are all seals chilling out on the beach. We're heading down there. It's a benchless bench. It's a new invention. You use your leg strength to sit. Look at the cypress tree just growing out of the rock there. Okay, this is a warning. Warning, warning. Do not touch this. Warning, warning. Woot, woot, woot. That is poison oak. And when the leaves are red, it is worse. So stay away from it. Ooh, stay away. If you look down there, you see railroad tracks. They used to bring ships in and offload supplies for the military base out here. Just a little note for people. If you're coming to the lighthouse, I'm walking down a pretty steep hill, as you can see, and you got to go down this path and through a tunnel and then over a suspension bridge. But my point I'm trying to make is you have to walk back up the hill. So if you have any physical problems, you may consider that, because at one time I had some pretty bad plantar fasciitis on my foot, and it would be really hard to get back up anything with that condition that I had. Finally got rid of. Here comes a flock of pelicans right above me. Just cruising. Now, believe it or not, for those of you that don't live in the Bay Area, the summer months are the foggiest months. So this is July 14th and it's completely fogged in. It should burn off in another hour or so. So fingers crossed. Shh, quiet. Seals at rest. Okay, I'm going through this tunnel here that you got to go through the solid rock to get to the other end, to get to the lighthouse. Wow, it's some solid mossy rock, isn't it? Where was the first lighthouse on the west coast is the question. I don't know the answer to that, but if I was guessing, I would say Point Reyes. If I was guessing. Or Point Arena. One of the two. Alright, we're getting real close. Check that bridge we gotta walk across. Suspension bridge. And right here, there's another trivia question. How far out to sea does the light shine? I don't know. I'm gonna say, I'm taking a guess. 10 miles. That's my guess. So here we are. Wow. Be careful of the cliffs. And here we coming around the corner here. A little more bridges to go over. I noticed they replaced the rivets with stainless steel bolts because those won't rust. And look at the red rust color moss underneath. I think it's from the bridge dripping onto the rocks. This is pretty cool. It's its own suspension bridge going over the cliffs and water. I like it. So on the rough side here, you get the rocks. And birds hanging out on that rock down there. And there's some on the cliff down there too, you see them? And there's seagulls up on the top of the cliff. And then on this side, the Marin County side, there's steeper cliffs. So imagine coming out here on a stormy night. Pretty impressive. Pelicans think it's impressive too. And they have a little room here with some various information about whales and getting up to the lighthouse. Unfortunately, it's closed right now. Can't go up there. And it talks about all the ships that had shipwrecks here over the years. And here's a detailed map. Point Bonita, Marin Headland, San Francisco, obviously Golden Gate Bridge. And there's a view of the seagulls out the window there. This talks about the different lighting systems for the lighthouses. This must be the lighthouse attendant guy that lived out here in his small little house. I imagine it's cold out here most of the time. Working as a lighthouse keeper can be isolating, but the keepers and their families at Point Bonita have formed a small community through food, laughter, and friendship. How do you build community? I'm going to put down talking to people. And I'm always talking with strangers, saying hello, being friendly, being kind, showing a good example. Be kind, friendship, friendly, by loving each other. And that's cool, that's in the lighthouse. And there's a little fishing boat on its way to catch some fish, hopefully. So out here on the very tip As you can see, there's a ship coming in. And the fog might burn off. You can kind of see the Golden Gate Bridge now. And look at that seagull just chilling up there. Hey Adam, so can you tell me a little bit about the lighthouse and the history of it?
Yeah, so this lighthouse was the third lighthouse in the West Coast after the one in Alcatraz, and the second one was in Fort Point.
Oh, I tried to guess that on the way down because I saw a sign. I thought it was Point Arena and Point Reyes. So I was wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the first one is actually in Alcatraz.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's in the bay, though. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. And second one in Fort Point, and this is the third one. It was actually built in one of the hills up there, but it was way foggier, and it was built in 1855 up there.
Yeah.
And then it was moved here in 1877.
Oh, okay.
Only the top part was moved, and it's the original one.
And you were saying before that that was by a French guy that designed it?
Yeah, so the lens is a Fresnel lens. It's second order. It was purchased in France in the 1800s, and it was purchased for $7,000.
Wow, back then that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. Yes.
I wonder how much that would equal now. Like $1 million or something?
Probably, yeah. And actually the whole project, the Congress allocated $25,000 for the whole project.
Okay.
$7,000 went.
That's a lot too.
Yeah. And it's second order, so it shines all the 75% of the lights towards, like, horizontally.
Okay.
That's why you can see it at a specific angle.
So they have different designations of different lights? Some point down and
yeah,
some...
yeah. It depends on the order. Like, it depends on, like...
The lens.
Okay. The lens directs the light in a different direction, yeah.
And they only use it for small boats now? It's not used anymore as a GPS, basically?
It's actually used by any boats, but I think big ships now, they have like more advanced GPS systems that they don't actually rely on the lighthouse.
Okay.
It's more of a, like, we think that it has like a historical significance to keep running, and the Coast Guard also.
I didn't even notice the are those birds up there? Bird heads?
Yeah, yeah.
Those are cool. I didn't notice that detail.
Yeah, it's bald eagles.
Wow. That's pretty neat. And then the bridge, you were saying, has been replaced in 2001, right?
No, this one was actually built in 2012.
2012, okay. So it's pretty new.
Open, yeah. Only 10 years old. And the one before that was built in the 50s. And before that, it was actually...
The land. Wow.
It was
amazing.
Yeah. Yeah,
well, thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Well, that was nice talking to the ranger about the history of everything. So this used to all be filled in with land. Not anymore. Another trivia question. How frequently does the foghorn blow? Well, that was another fun discovery about the San Francisco Bay Area. Checking out the lighthouse and all of its surroundings. And the pelicans cruising. So, thanks again for coming on my journey, and I will see you next time.